right, hello everybody. No, Liz do it.
No, this is Andrea's thing. Andrea do it.
Oh, Andrea do it.
Okay, so do you want me to? So we're doing Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. We're comparing the book to both of the movies. So this game is which movie is closer to the book? Are you guys excited?
Yes. In preparation, I watched both movies, but I did not have a copy of the book. So I didn't watch it, and now I'm concerned. I didn't read the book, so now I'm concerned because the whole point is comparing to the book, and I am not prepared.
So I am super sweating right now because in preparation, I also watched both movies. However, I'm really cheap and did not rent them on Amazon. Instead, I watched like 30 clips on YouTube. So like they didn't always line up, but I was like, I got the gist of it, you know? So that's how I watched both movies. I have not read the book since I was like in 6th grade. So I also did not realize it was comparing to the book.
This is
Just a fun game, guys.
Madeline, did you do anything to prepare for this, or are you just winging it?
In preparation for this, I listened to some songs from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory while I was working one day. So I'm winging it.
Hold up. You listen to like the soundtrack, like the singing their songs?
I thought it would like spark some memories.
Okay.
I also listened to one song on the soundtrack, but that was just when Dylan sent a Snapchat of Kelly singing the song and chasing her child around the house.
I'm pretty sure I did not have the correct words. It was probably a glitch in the clips that I watched.
Perfect. We're going to do so good, guys.
Let's do it.
Slow. Okay.
What is Charlie?
Do we yell at our answers?
Sure.
The brunette?
I would guess Tim Burton's version.
I'm going to be different and go Mel Stewart.
So,
Okay.
good job, Liz.
He's supposed to be blonde?
Yeah, that's him in the middle, according to the illustrator.
Well, this isn't starting off well. They didn't sing about that.
We did not think about that on the soundtrack.
Here is the next one.
I'm going to go deceased.
Yeah,
His dad is dead.
It was Mel Stewart's for sure.
The Factory.
Oh, that's why I was confused about it. Okay, this makes more sense.
Wow.
Yeah, we're ready for the next.
You did.
I'm going to go with Westerns because I don't think video games were a thing when this was written.
Yeah.
I'm going Westerns.
Each shot. Oh, in the book, they get to bring both parents?
Yeah, except for Charlie. His parents were busy.
Oh, I mean, like, it's a big thing in their son's life. You think they would have made time?
I'm going to go with the Painter Ensemble because I don't know that tracksuits were like...
I mean, I really hope it's patent leather tracksuits.
I mean, Britney Spears would be pissed.
I'm going red suit.
Boom.
Oh, trick.
I didn't know neither was an option.
Oh my God, that's not fair.
Loompa Land.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm guessing both.
No, Mel Stewart.
I'm going to go Tim Burton.
What?
Oh, Tim Burton's are exactly from the book.
The songs are?
Yeah. Mel Stewart's are not even. They're just like made up. But
Why would he do that? Perfectly good songs in the book. Why would he make new songs?
I don't know. I like the Mel Stewart ones better. I don't know. They're catchy, but
I was gonna say I remember this better.
I liked the songs from Mel Stewart's better. I thought the Tim Burton ones were too like modern or You know
yeah,
what I
the
mean?
like musical instruments were modern in those.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah. I'll go Tim Burton just because there seems to be a theme.
I loved the pink Viking ship with the seahorse, so I'm gonna pick it.
Well, I'll go Mel Stewart, just because no one else did. Darn it. Should have drank the Kool-Aid.
Pink boiled.
And then book Trevor said.
What is it? Okay. What does it say? Pink boiled what?
Sweets. Oh, you can't see.
All right. Madeline's face is over that part for me, but that is.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I mean, you have a really pretty face. I like it.
Thank you. How did they get
I'll go with Mel Stewart on this one because I thought they didn't make much mention of the glass elevator until the second book, yeah?
I didn't even know there was a second book, so I'm going with Fizz Contraption.
I'm gonna go glass elevator.
Can I change?
No.
You should just not guess whatever I guess.
Like, apparently Mel Stewart's movie is lies.
Yeah.
Oh.
Except for the blonde hair.
Yes, the blonde hair. Thank you for keeping up with the blonde hair.
Why go like stay original to the blonde hair, but then like make up so many other things?
Yes.
Which of these?
I think it's Mel's.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm going Goose.
I'm going Goose.
Plays Golden.
I'm gonna go specially trained squirrels.
But the
No,
blonde
the real
hair.
issue that no one talks about is the real issue no one talks about is squirrel attacks. I just want to.
And they really did. This movie proved it.
So they used I read about this. They used the goose because they were easier to train.
For the movie?
The Tim Burton ones are actually more CGI.
Oh.
So it kind of goes with the times. Like they couldn't get that many squirrels and they didn't have CGI. So they went with the goose.
I thought the squirrels in Tim Burton were real. Are they not real?
I think they're real to an extent, but I don't think that there's actually 1,000 trained squirrels. I don't know.
I mean, that would be awesome, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I think they just did clips and like put them in. I don't know how they do that
Like
stuff.
you're the owner of trained squirrels that get work once every 30 years.
I wonder if squirrels live to be 30. I'm gonna go yes, Mel Stewart.
Yeah.
Go. Yes.
Meadow got one. Can I just point out that in the Mel Stewart version, that really made me angry that they stole soda because they're supposed to be better than all the other kids who were doing awful things. And Charlie does it, but doesn't get caught. So he gets reported. Like, it was real shitty.
Yeah,
Well,
in the book, he does not do that. They just talk about it when they're walking by.
You'd be scared because all those other kids turned into like weird shit. Instead of his grandpa's like, just do it.
Also, his grandpa's an asshole though, because he couldn't get out of bed. And then all of a sudden, Charlie's like, I gotta go to the chocolate factory. And he's like, you know, I can't help support the family, but I can get out of bed for this.
Yeah, he's like, I can't go to any of your soccer games, but for this. Okay.
Yeah.
Tim Burton.
Yeah, I gotta go glass. Because the glass was the right answer earlier, the glass elevator.
And there's the second book about the glass elevator.
Context clues.
Boom.
Yeah.
Why didn't that one have a fun fact?
They don't all have fun facts.
Fun facts are my favorite.
Fun facts are limited.
Let's go Slugworth. He was fun.
Well, Slugworth isn't in Tim Burton's movie at all. I don't know.
Mel Stewart.
All right, Mel Stewart.
Trick question.
Oh! Okay, Andrea.
That's cheating.
In the Tim Burton version, his dad, Willy Wonka's dad, who is that in another movie?
He's in multiple movies, actually.
He's in one of our favorite.
He's Saruman.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings, Sauron.
Mm-hmm. He's who did Corey say he was? He was also someone else that I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Isn't he like?
No.
Oh, yeah.
I'd say Tim Burton.
Tim Burton.
Yeah,
From what we just read or saw.
What if it's neither?
So,
Fun fact, neither. There's a third Australian edition of the movie that's better.
So you know the movie Matilda?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also a Roald Dahl book. And they almost didn't get to make that movie because this movie was not enough like the book. The Roald Dahl organization was like, no. And they'd wanted Tim Burton to do it. So they almost didn't make Matilda because of Willy Wonka, because they were like, it's not close enough.
Oh God.
That's
Okay, question though. What is Roald Dahl's book called? Is it Charlie and the Chocolate Factory or is it Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
It is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Okay.
I wonder why they chose to make it Willy Wonka in the
I think it had something to do with it not being like the book and the people wanted it separate, because I remember we had to learn something about it and there was a big thing about the name being different from the book, or like copyrights, or I don't know, something weird like that.
It was like exceedingly different. And I also noticed that Tim Burton also did James and the Giant Peach, which was not as similar as Charlie and the Chocolate Factory to the book, but it was more similar than the Willy Wonka.
That's interesting.
Oh my gosh.
You know what one I want to read next that I loved the book but I haven't read since elementary school? The BFG.
I just read that this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Corey watched a movie with me. He liked it.
Oh, that's such a good book.
Yeah, it was a good one. It was one of my more favorite ones of his.
So cute. Have Madeline and Kelly, have you guys seen it?
I haven't read the book either.
It's so good. He captures dreams in jars.
I remember the cover of the book, I think.
Mm-hmm.
The BFG, the letters are weird. Like looks like a tree branch or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think that's a different one.
Yeah, mine doesn't look like that.
I'm thinking of one that has a similar cover that talks about like something like loud on the front, like all the loud noises, or
I don't know. The only one I have is Boy, and it's a collection of stories from his childhood, and it's freaking good too.
I'm gonna read that one very last, I think.
It's so good. I don't know why, but it kind of reminded me of Grandpa, because like some of them seem so exaggerated or like just like intense stories, and I'm like, like when he gets his tonsils out, kind of reminded me of like you get your tonsils out and then
I'm still scared of the Iowa wolves that don't exist.
I want to do this with Peter Pan and like the cartoon version, real life version compared to the book.
Oh my God, we should do it.
The Peter Pan though.
What?
There's like so many movies or makes of Peter Pan.
Well, like Finding Neverland and things like that don't really count.
Yeah.
You would just do like the Jeremy Sumner one, and I'm so impressed that I remember his name because I don't think he's been in anything since that movie. But then
he was in Friday Night Lights.
Oh,
for a few episodes.
Interesting. Okay.
He was the other like quarterback on the other team.
I love the Disney. I think my favorite part of the Disney Peter Pan is the crocodile with his tail that twitches to the clock.
Yeah.
Like a dog, but that's like Disney. Every animal is dog-like, not horse-like, not alligator-like. They're always like dogs.
This was interesting though. Thanks for
kind of awesome.
Anne. Like
no
I
problem.
really thought that Willy Wonka would be more similar because it was the original movie.
And I read an article that most people don't like the Tim Burton one, even though, and they just don't know that it's more like the book. That more people just have nostalgia with the other ones, so they just like that better.
Which one do you like better?
I like the Tim Burton, but I'm a huge Tim Burton fan, so like
Kelly,
Nightmare Before Christmas is my favorite movie. So.
Oh, I like Gene Wilder's Willy Wonka. I don't know that I'd say better, but I do like him. He comes off a more like estranged or disconnected rather than Johnny Depp, who does an awesome job, but he comes off more eccentric and weird.
But that's how he is in the book. Like,
Right.
He really says things that he says in the book, like, I'm sorry, what did you say? And he just pretends he can't hear Mike TV.
Yeah. That was probably my favorite part. He's like, you shouldn't mumble. And I was like, he hates that kid.
He literally says that in the book. He's like, you shouldn't mumble, and then just.
I think I like the songs of the Oompa Loompas. I guess I didn't like the rock guitars and stuff of the Oompa Loompas, but
I like the old ones better, just personal preference.
Yeah.
But I like the new movie better.
I did really like the Johnny Depp one. And you watch the big entrance and you expect it to be like Gene Wilder's, but then he's just standing there and he's like, wasn't that fun? Stop it. He's just so
love when he's like, he's not on the stand for the intro and they're like, aren't you supposed to be up there? And he's like, then I couldn't see it.
Yeah, he like just says shit like
Liz,
I love what?
Which one is your favorite?
I like the Tim Burton one because I love weird characters, and weird Willy Wonka is like my favorite. Like when he just is like talking to the mom before they get into the Viking ship or whatever. I always remember this, but he just looks at her and he goes, "You're weird." I'm like, that's like my favorite.
Yeah.
What was your favorite, Madeline? What soundtrack was better?
Soundtrack, the original movie is better, I will say, but I do have to side with I liked Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, not Willy Wonka, the new Tim Burton one better than the original. To actually watch the movie, I also like that Johnny Depp was weird and like the effects too. Like I thought the movie, obviously it's newer. I just liked that it was produced better, like effect-wise too.
Whoever did the casting on Johnny Depp's did a phenomenal job too. Like the mom, the daughter that look alike, and then the brat child. Like they did awesome on that. It was kind of like dead on ringers for that. I think I liked it.
Do you remember the part when the squirrel part when they fall in the hole?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, there's going to be a lot of trash today. I don't know why, but that cracked me up so much. I can't so much.
No, I liked it when he's like, oh, don't worry. We only burn trash on Tuesdays or something. One kid's like, it is Tuesday. And he's like, well, maybe they decided not to burn it today for the first time in 30 years or something weird. Maybe for some reason they're not going to do it.
It's so funny.
Oh, comforting.
So what did you think of the book though, Andrea? So we cheated and we haven't read the book in like 10 years or longer. But what would you rate the book?
I really liked the book. I've started reading all of his books and I'm almost done. It would definitely be in the ones that I like. Some of them are like for kids. I mean, they're all for kids. Some of them are written to the point where you can read them and you're not like bored. This one was really one of my favorites. It was written really well. Definitely interesting. I read the other, The Glass Elevator too, which is the one that comes after it. So.
I think I read that too, but I don't remember much about it.
I think he uses really good like adjectives.
Yeah.
So like what age should people read Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Like what age group is it geared towards?
I would probably say elementary school, but I think you could read it in middle school. I don't know. It was probably one that you could read older as compared to some of his other books I felt were like for kids.
There you have it. Charlie and Chocolate Factory versus Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory versus the original book. What is the original book title?
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.